afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host Imperial Dana, Master of Propaganda, Hero of Reich, Defender of the Fatherland. We're off here to the first match of the new patch. Yes, indeed, the July patch here is out. And we've got here in the north, Jove fighting for the Wehrmacht for the 4th SS Panzergrenadier Division Polizei with Festung support, elite troops, and close air support. Infantry bullets all the way versus Steammachine fighting for the Soviet Union for the glory of Comrade Stalin and the 4th Mechanized Brigade. He's got shock rifle, got motor, and defensive tactics. Of course, for those changes involved here, of course, see the video discussing that yesterday. That put up yesterday, basically. Where we'll sort of go into most of the details there, but of course, involved, for example, T-35s being made 0 CPs, but then they do require a building to actually set up, and more specifically the Mechanized Armor Company, which will make the Tier 3 building. We got a sniper start here, by the way, from Jove. Sniper start rather bold. Of course, delays his amount of territory can capture initially. Grenadiers are quickly following up, probably helped by that initial boost to manpower the Wehrmacht got initially. There's also been some changes there to take up costs, so that of course will also have its differences there on the Wehrmacht. Pioneering straight for the munitions, by the way, not for the fuel. We've got Bartwire here on the tractor lane showing the Communist foe can't run off with it. Points here being grabbed. Engineers there. There's lots of consequences. We also know here there's a bit of Bartwire here, basically covering up the cut-off point here from direct move, and he's heading straight for the fuel there, though, of course, also getting the munitions first. Sniper here being used to secure territory. Grenadiers following up here for Jove, though, of course, again, the one sniper shot there right off the bat really does delay the amount of territory Jove can grab. Otherwise, he might have been able to sort of get out more troops and more territory right off the bat, had he gone for just Grenadiers or maybe an MG42, which, of course, is now available here from the Kampfgruppe headquarters. At a slightly higher cost, though. Also takes a bit longer to build. You got 3 conscripts scored so far, 1 sandbag getting up here. The sandbags probably have been made less durable. Also, conscripts now take damage while setting up stuff, though. Same applies to Volksgrenadiers, Grenadiers, and Riflemen. So if they're setting up bunkers, trenches, sandbags, or whatever, they will take more damage from enemy troops. So, a little detail to keep in mind. There are 2 Grenadiers, 1 sniper here versus 3 conscripts. Push here for the fuel point already. We do have Grenadiers nearby, ready to intercept and try to defend his territory for the faster land. Comes there for some reason, decides to run straight up to the Pioneers to get within the effective range of the submachine guns. Bit of a poor decision there, actually, by Steammachine to actually, again, you know, basically allows the Pioneers to do more damage. I mean, their MP40s should not be taken lightly. And up close, actually, a good chance doing some heavy damage to the conscripts, which happened actually half the squad gone. Yuri, I thought you said these were pioneers. Yes, well, they are German, Boris. That means they actually know how to fight. Points there being grabbed. Again, another unit beaten up. There comes they're quickly taking heavy losses down to 1 man. The man should get in the fuel point there neutral. At the same time, cut off there. We got an MG42 there finally riding for Jove. We got 5th conscript squad on the way there for Steammachine. He's going pretty heavy in infantry there. Grenadiers from the nearby building. They also fixed that thing where they basically flick around. They're basically ensuring that infantry buildings was actually not effective. That has been fixed, thankfully. MG42 they're arriving. Sniper there with 7 kills so far. He's rather carrying the effort so far. Conscript moving up there. Sniper moving up support as well there. Opening up this scoped G43, quickly popping Sergei's brains out. And there goes Schwer's MGs around fiercely moving up. Fuel point is secured, but they need to get the cut point back. And there we go. We do see Steammachine leaving a lot of his troops around the cut point, making that a harder to achieve effort there for Jove. Further troops pushing up, they get a flamethrower up. Sniper and MG4 using up, they might be able to stop parts of it anyways. Then they're suffering heavy loss there for the flamethrowers that burst through the open windows and scorches Heinz und Dieter. Engineers are suppressed. We got Pioneers moving ahead. No tech up there for Joe, no further troops either. From Steammachine, we're not seeing much either. We just got 5 conscripts and 1 engineer. He's, by the way, not chosen a doctor, though neither has Jove. So, of course, interesting thing is going to be happening next here. And then we got tech up for Joe, heading for Tier 2, and the light mechanized company. But a lot of infantry there. We got Martin laid down in front of the door. In fact, he's mining both entrances. Steammachine ever the courteous host, ensuring their welcome mats at every single door. Pushing through here, also a bit some large action there. I mean, the west is quite open there, so Joe could try and pull off some harassment there, for maybe draw away some Steammachine's conscripts. You might fail to find their conscript from the MG42. The losses are awe-inspiring as they drop quickly. Flamethrower sinks to the building. Conscript flanking. We've got the sniper here, of course, closing in on Veterans 1 and a incendiary explosive round. The combat taking heavy damage from that. The Grenadiers and the other submachine gunners nearby. Down to 3 men taking up position with that burned out husk of a building. And then go down to 2 engineers getting pinned. Further loss there piling up for Steammachine. But again, managed to deny Jove there his fuel point. Aggressive play there. Meanwhile, Steammachine has gotten a lot of fuel himself, though. Nothing there. We got a field infirmary up, though. But no, don't say maybe a quick special battle command or support weapon company. Maybe add some support weapons. Samex there cancelled. Or at least not finished by Steammachine. Like the Mechanized Company will take a bit there, of course, since while they did, you know, decrease this, they at the same time increased the cost of the other buildings.
We have liberated this sector.
They're secured. And looks like there might be a new building. No, no. Oh. Apparently not. And there we go. Mines went off, killing half the MG crew. I told you, Heinz. Strong step on the welcome mat. Keep falling for it, and everybody else keeps getting killed. There, Goliath was going for the fuel pump in that regard. Steammachine knows where he sort of needs to apply the pressure. The MG42, of course, does help a bit, but always not going to stop everything in the Grenadiers. And this sniper is not going to help quite either. Incendiary round does help a bit. At the same time, further finding H basically again, drawing out reach from troops, perhaps not quite as much as he'd hoped. Perhaps not quite as much as he'd hoped. Like the Mechanized Company could try and throw out some Panzer Grenadier here or a half-tech to try and deal with some all of the Steammachine's troops. Either of those could certainly give him a bit more punching power. And there we go. Panzer Grenadier with the Sturmgewehr should certainly be able to deliver some more thorough punches to Steammachine's troops. More sandbags there. Perhaps they will actually be finished. And certainly apply a bit of a further pressure there closer to Jove's base. Pioneers here versus Consular. The Mountain, of course, they do have less combat power. Still, the Consular out in the open. The Pioneers are not. Sniper John's in. Sliver of health, though. He's trying to snipe that while at the same time ensuring his liver doesn't fall out.
We have been assigned fresh Panzer Grenadiers.
19 kills, almost 52. He's definitely done his part so far for the fatherland. And there we go, Panzer Grenadier. They should be able to take the fight a bit more seriously there to Steammachine. MG42 to the front, and there you go. He actually ends up falling back. Of course, had he stayed longer, the Panzer Grenadiers would have taken care of those conscripts. Demo charge up there as well. Point there being secured. Troops reinforcing. Medic bunker there as soon as he can get it. Half-tech, of course, could still be an option there. Would allow him to reinforce in the field. Make him harder to push off for Steammachine. Also allow him to advance faster against Steammachine. So, I mean, there would be some kind of situation there, but it could be good there for Jove to keep in mind. Of course, he might also be playing just trying, you know, rush up as quickly as possible. He's also an option there. Going for the fuel point there. Going for the munitions there. And the victory point there. So rather aggressive pushing there. Still 5 conscripts, 1 engineer unit. Demo charge there being cleared out. Grenadiers moving ahead. Support him coming up, finally going up there for Steammachine. He can easily follow up with another building if he wants to. And then rush out, say, some light armor or a half-track. There's definitely options there for Steammachine to keep in mind. Concepts pushing forwards. Pioneers holding up the munitions, or at least trying. 24-2 moving up. Their veterans 1 bar away. Sniper in dire need of aid. And there you go, Pack 40 around here for Joe. Conscript almost annihilated, and there we go, MG425 there, large conscript assault up through the centre. Panzer Grenadiers, going to be tied up here by another conscript, but there you go, assault rifles versus Mos and Nagants. At the same time, MG4 doing what he can here, doesn't have munitions for incendiary rounds, otherwise I think we've been a good help. And there you go, conscript flanking up, sniper. Yeah, needs to get back, gonna pack for the arriving, worried about any vehicle rush. Of course, he's been sort of denied a lot of fuel there by Steammachine, so obviously having to worry about that is certainly sensible. Comes there versus the Panzers. The Panzers do have heavy cover, their conscripts. Well, they've got their spirit in socialism, that's about it. But sadly, that never quite was proof against assault rifles. And there you go, 4 kills. Panzer Grenadiers quite alive. Conscripts, not quite as much. Snipers there, back to the fighting. Can't leave the front for much longer. He needs to have him there to sort of just constantly bleed out Steammachine, making it harder for Steammachine himself to sort of keep up the pressure and keep up it, since he doesn't have a half-track to reinforce himself. That's definitely one way of doing it here for Jove, as long as you can keep the sniper in a sort of good position to ensure he doesn't get hit back by the Russians. No tech up though, we've got a pack 4 to deal with any sort of quick vehicles. We do have the tank battalion command here, which of course now has the light vehicles, the half-track, the T-70 and the SU-76M. The M standing for modernised. Little fun detail there. Panzer gun is moving straight here for the southern point. Got a larger conscript force moving in. Well, large, yeah, but there's 2 guys more, if you will. No tech up, no say further troops, no doctrine from either side either. There we go, conscript charging straight to the Panzer Grenadiers there. Light cover versus heavy cover then again. The cover might not quite be applying to the Panzer Grenadiers fully there, so there might be a chance of some extra damage, but there we go. The Panzer Grenadiers quickly proved their work there with the assault rifles. And there we go, he actually goes for Festung support. Calls up a mortar half-track. Now that's pretty interesting, that is pretty interesting. So there we go, moving up. We also have access there already to the smoke bombs, but also relief infantry. Panzer, they're quickly going to cut down there. It's going to be 2 minute conscripts. Still 9 kills all in all so far. MG42 opening up there. Granaten there for Wagen. They're in Dunkelbau, trying to work a bit further to support the front line. So that's definitely also going to delay Jove's taking. There's actually managed to grab a lot of territory. He's actually even taking away the fuel point there. So good play there by Jove. Good play. Russians there suppressed, pushed back. 28 kills then the sniper. Veteran G2. He could actually try, and if he wants to be cheeky, sort of drive up here and try and fire an incendiary barrage straight into the enemy space near the headquarters, catch any wounded units there. Do not worry, Mikhail, we are safe now. It is not as if though the Germans can... Oh, shit, they can. Run! We got S-Mines here by the looks of it. Good, good, he's going to make it harder there for Steammachine to get that point back. Cheeky, cheeky. And there we go, we see Steammachine, of course, taking advantage of all the resources had so far to actually rush for a T-70. Good job there as well, though had he perhaps gone for those conscripts, it might have been a bit easier, but then again, he might not have been able to get quite the same level of map control, so it's a bit, you know... 2 sides of an argument there. No tech up there for Jove, he's basically relying on the Pak 40 so far. The Panzer up there, Kanone, which basically means tank defense gun. And there we go, T-70 light tank arrives there for Steammachine in this fight against fascism. With a 45mm gun, would later be replaced by the T-34-76 as a reconnaissance tank, and otherwise from an armoured car perspective the Russians went to a very small one with a machine gun on top, whereas pretty much everyone else went for armoured cars with bigger guns on them. Fun fact there. It looks like Heathlay's going to push very hard here for the fuel point. We got 3 comps there with the T-70 covering up there. Good, good. Oh, 9 almost lost the entire Grenadier squad there. Another welcome mat. Pak 40 sending up there, but there go. Oh, not quite fully set up there to recover properly. T-70 barely avoids it. Gets up some good kills there with its 45mm gun and its actual machine gun. The tractor in this case actually ends up seeing the MG crew a bit there. Mortar after far so far no kills. Pak 40 set up there. And we actually got relief infantry being utilised here. Relief infantry being utilised by Jove. Interesting, interesting. A bit of a rarely used ability. Basically means for every 4 man he loses, he gets a full squad of Ostrom back. Of course, here to keep in mind, of course, there's always a bit of a misconception there. You don't have to lose a full squad. You just lose 4 men from whatever unit. So 2 Pioneers, 1 Grenadier, 1 Panzer Grenadier, you get a squad of Ostrom. That's how it works, basically. Those Panzers there take damage. Pak 40 opening up the T-70, down to half health. Panzers they're taking losses. Pioneers being hit, they're taking losses themselves as well. And there you go, 2 Pioneers, 2 Panzer Grenadiers, 1 Ostrom squad. Lost the Pioneers, still a bit of a harsh loss there at the same time, though he managed to tech up, so he needs to get some fresh Pioneers to replace that. Holding the centre, but that's about it really. Steammachine there, managing a nice counter-attack, pushing back Joe there from all the nicely gained territory. Bit of a wrong turn there. Fatal in. And go quick anti-tank grenade, damaging the engine. Another one, and barely any health left there. Not entirely sure that what Joe felt there was that was some terrible pathing or a misclick, or if there was a plan with it. Either way though, that T7, oh not T7, but that's Granaten there for Wagen is toast. And there we go, burst into flame, the mortar bombs going off. Ostrom moving up though, soaking a lot of damage. And he'll probably soon be able to get a replacement Ostrom squad on top of that. Most hiding in the flames though, in the wreckage. The smoke billowing up, they ensuring they aren't quite as easily spotted. And there we go, more losses, and another Ostrom squad there arrives for Jove. So he's basically almost got the full 3 squads he can get out of it. Almost. Panzer, they continuing their good work. Almost ready to eventually 3 constant versus them. And there you go, 3 squads of Ostroben. So while Jove might have suffered some losses, he actually managed to build up a decent force which can allow at least say the Ostroben sort of harass, take up points and draw away sort of more experienced and valuable squads then from the front line in the sort of centre of the fighting. Not all bad there. Pioneers, Pack 40 on the way there. Of course, question is what will Steammachine go for next? In this case, he's actually going straight on for the Mechanized Armour Company. Ghost got a motor. Rare to see someone not choose immediately. In this case, more so back 14. I think you'd benefit from heavy mortars, maybe a Guardsman squad earlier. Either way, though, he's using this case to get up the T-3045 to sort of deal with his opponent. And Joe's basically got 1 Pack 40 here. Again, he's got a lot of Ostroben. So numerically, actually now it is Joe's time to be the larger force. They're constantly setting up, but no, of course they are now more vulnerable and thus are more easy to kill there. So right here, Steammachine might have pushed his light a bit too far. And there we go, a wipe. He's moving up there, Pack 40 right, ready. No support core there, ready for Joe. And it's time here for the mid-game analysis. Counter situation is, I mean, overall in terms of sort of armoured force, we see here that Steammachine's got the advantage. He's got a T-70, he's got a T-35 here arriving as well. He's got a stolen Pack 40 on top of that. He's also got plenty of veteran infantry. Though, of course, in the infantry department, Jove isn't too far back either. I mean, we got the grenadiers, but of course also the panzer grenadiers are definitely a vital and valuable part here of Jove's forces. What with their assault rifles, of course, Vetsi 2 needs to be extra lethal now. 3 Ostroben squads can basically use sort of soak up and draw away attention, act as a diversion, whatever. The sniper, of course, is also vital. 37 kills, and the MD42 there, and the Pack 40 should certainly also help a bit. Of course, he needs to get up some armour, a support armour core, and then I think a Stug is going to be sort of the immediate choice here for Jove. What with its high rate of fire and good performance there versus Soviet medium armour, that should have a good chance of sort of keeping the T-35 at the very least at bay, but maybe also completely knocking it out. But you know, keep up the pressure on the flanks, use Ostrom towards that, the harassment, then push up with sort of more combat ready troops towards the centre, grab that away from Steammachine, then sort of prepare for a counter attack there. And then particularly with the Stug, they then sort of try to actually more actively seek out and deal with the enemy armour. So I think you can do that, it will be pretty good. Some mines in there I think could also be a good choice though for Jove. For Steammachine, I mean, he's got T-35, he's got T-70, he's got some infantry. I do think he should consider some guardsmen, more heavy mortars, and he's also got a ton of munitions actually. Mines were doing really good, but otherwise guardsmen with DP light machine guns would really add to his anti-infantry firepower there versus Joe, and in that regard would actually be a pretty good choice. But otherwise mines and demo charges would be strong choices as well for Steammachine there to consider versus his opponent. Otherwise, you know, maybe a single maximum sort of hold up some more valuable terror, at least cover up the flanks a bit, could be a good choice as well there for Steammachine. But otherwise, mortars to sort of bombard the few points here that Jove has left, sort of his last strong point, that would be really good. Or at the very least lay down a smoke screen to at least allow the tanks to charge through the defence line to sort of get behind easily. But returning to the fight, he's entering in at half health though. Steammachine might be getting a bit overconfident with the arrival of the T-3045. Panzer Grenadiers still are rather recklessly charging across here, despite under 5 from a T-70. But there you go, quick retreat once half the unit has been annihilated. Pack 40's trying to creep up on it. Ostrom going for there. Going to draw out the attention of the T-70 most likely. They can soak it up though. Joe likely will accept their sacrifice. But they're close to getting wiped out though. And wiped. Bad news. There we go. Finally got the T-70. Finally got the T-70. Got the T-35 moving up the centre here. Ostrom taking heavy loss there from this 85mm gun and its machine guns. Bit worse news there for Joe, who has yet to get the support armour core up. They can soon. Incendiary rounds could be a small condition here for Joe, so that he's increasing the infantry down for no. Cover is shattered. Nothing to cover them there. Still in the support armour core. Pioneers being rushed forward. Pack 40 moving in. Getting flanked here though. Might use the panzer to sort of deal with that quickly. Not entirely sure what he's saying to do with the Pioneers. Using the others to get the fuel point down there. Almost getting the point there. Go quick incendiary close round. Stops down the constant a bit there. And there go lots of Ostrom Gefechtsbereit plus the Panzer Grenadiere. There you go, constant push away. T-35 still hanging back there. Pack 40 needs to pull back there before it tries to open up. Otherwise it's going to get quickly cleared up with a single hit. There you go. Looks like the T-35 is going to pull back this time around. Another option here to Steammachine by to consider maybe getting up some fuel caches to sort of ensure more steady fuel flow. Of course, also thing to keep in mind, the T-35 has been made cheaper now that it's been sort of made part of a building. We were talking 10 fuel and about 20 manpower. Constantly they're taking heavy casualties. 41 kills. There's a bomb, of course, still. Looking a bit dangerous there for Jove. He doesn't get some armor soon out. Of course, Steammachine could also just try now throwing in a regular T-34 76, and of course they've been made cheap as well. Down to 80 fuel. Pretty much the cheapest medium armor in the game now. There you go, finally there's a Palmer Corps being set up there. Ostrom reinforcing again, but still managing to keep up much better map control again. The Ostrom are definitely helping with that since again. They are just much more expendable. And thus they can also much more easily be afforded to send out in that case, in case you don't quite pay attention to them. You're not exactly going to find yourself weeping over that loss. And there we go, Veteran 3 and the Sniper. 45 kills. And you've got some guardsmen here. DP's being handed out there, but out in the open, the rest of the Panzer Grenadiers is not the best safe place to be. Particularly not when the Panzer Grenadiers have the advantage of heavy cover. Getting absolutely shredded there, there we go. Forced to fall back, forced to fall back. Almost touching 3 on those Panzer Grenadiers, by the way. We got a heavy mortar though. So finally a bit of artillery there for Steammachine. Jove has to replace his mortar half-track with something. So Palmer Corps finally done. Stu would be, I think, the optimal choice here. Very much the optimal choice. Looks like the Panzer Grenadiers end up moving elsewhere towards the centre. So try and clear up the front here. Pioneers, Ostrom, Sniper. Heavy mortar joining in for some good fun there of the socialist kind. Pioneers burning away. 12 kills on that T-35, by the way. Almost going to get the Stoop there, almost. Which, as you might know, actually costs more fuel. The T-34 76. There you go, Sturmgeschütz, Sturmgeschütz.
Our lines of supply are disrupted. We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Panzer's moving ahead. They're very close to 15 kills. But there you go, good hit from the T-35. Takes out half the unit, close to veteran to 1. That 40 also continues to blast away. Almost lost this Panzer Grenadier. It would be a tragic loss for Deutschland. Also moving up there, left flank being lost again to the Russian hordes.
Fresh Guards troops are standing by.
No attempts to speed up the acquisition of armor. We actually got some guardsmen instead of just waiting for another T-35. Then that could maybe be a bit of a dangerous move there for Steammachine. I think, you know, another T-35 faster would have benefited him, but well. No real usage of incendiary rounds here by Jove. Then we got the T-35 moving ahead. Pack 40 opening up. Target weak point. Yes. Yeah. Shoot. There we go. Stunned and an easy target for the Pack 40. At the same time, we got the Sturmgeschütz moving ahead.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Panzerfaust as well, damaging the Indian. Almost got it. A sliver of health. We got 52 on the Pack 40. Also moving forward. 74-2 cutting away. Sniper hanging about as well there. 52 kills. Definitely in the longer term proving to be a very well worth expense there for Jove. Guardsmen slowing down the Stu, giving more time here for the Stu to get away there. More Guardsmen joining in, tried to shoot there, but ultimately missed the T-35 there, and looks like it's going to get away. That it's going to get away, though it was certainly very close there, very close. Joe once more here on the back foot, got the fuel point, but once more lost the cut-off point. Troops need to reinforce. Panzer Grenadiers definitely should prioritise again. We get those to victory flee, that's good. And we got the Guards just plinking away the anti-tank rifles, punching through the armour again and again until the Pack 40 just collapses. And there you go, Soviet Pack 40 joins in for a quick shot. Still could do with some minor repairs. Most of the consoles there that Steammachine had, they were gone. He's down to 1 out of 5. That's definitely a higher rate of attrition there. So Neil also might explain why he's going for a lot more guardsmen then. Also because he's got a lot of munitions, he can easily afford to upgrade them all with DP, so they really should consider some mines here and there. It's really, I think, a miss there that basically allows it Jove to move around more easily on the battlefield without having to worry about much. T-35 though should be considered, or maybe some Su-76s to support, or Su-85s. I mean, that would certainly allow another method sort of dealing with the Stu G. Comes there again. Oh! Good lord! Was close! Almost got like Nandita there. It's been attached to the 4th SS for the duration of this fight. Sturmgeschütz coming ahead, no pendulum machine gun upgrade there, but still, Steammachine needs to expend some more of that munitions. T-35 striking up here. Panzer's under fire. Supremely close eventually flee. Oh, so close. Guard coming ahead to support my guard plus the heavy mortar. Ostrom doing the best of them, but that's not really going to last long. And goes Stu moves in, Panzer there, taking turn the losses down to 2 men again, and so close. Stu there getting off to good hits with the T-35. Very good hits there. Almost got it, almost got it. Stu coming up to deal with the infantry there. He's got no machine gun though, so he can't really deal with them sort of properly. Although, of course, up close might have a better chance to defuse scouts at. There you go, T-35 engaging. He needs to pull it back, Gosh, scheiße. Then again, the T-35 is keeping enough range. Let the Stu might just be allowed to make a turn here. There we go. Circular turn there, ensuring he can sort of keep some distance. And so next thing you didn't just sort of trying to quickly cross in behind it. Instead, he's sort of in short. The Stu there has some distance between the two. Good job there by Jove. Nice handling of the Sturmgeschütz. Now in the T-35 any advantage there, quickly knocking it out. Though it was rather close. I mean, one more hit, and then in that regard, you know, had he simply repaired it before charging in like that, maybe he had a better chance. Other way, the Sturmgeschütz claims the kills for Deutschland, and you know what, got to push forward, stealing back the Pack 40, by the way. And all of a sudden, Steammachine's forces are looking a lot less grand. We got the T-35 right there, and of course, maybe it had more early on, you know, being able to get that Stu easier. But there you go, point there being taken. Troops enforcing, getting back on their feet. Cuds being hit there, getting sniped. 67 kills, my god! Real stolz than shown there. Pretty sure he's at least getting an Iron Cross first class. Stu can need repairs. Steammachine could actually get out another T-35 very soon, actually wanted. Well, of course, continuing the Stoops there, I mean, an Su-5 or some Su-6s would actually be a good addition as well, you know. They would be able to engage the Stu G at a further out range, and overall, you know, be able to defeat them more easily. So that's that way supporting the T-35s against them. So that would very well also be a good option for Steammachine to team out, but he's going for 2 T-35s there. As they're caught by the mighty T-35 there, cutting down half the unit. And the T-35, by the way, was a solution the Russians basically came after, sort of trying to develop a heavier tank that was known as the T-44, but basically realised, you know, they could either, you know, increase the armour or they can increase the gun. And then he just basically decided, you know, they'd probably get more out of just getting more out of the gun, and just went for the T-34 chassis with an 85mm gun on it. So, little fun detail there. Stu going up, Pendulum machine gun going up as well. In that sense, there was also the same sort of discussion the Americans had, and basically more or less reached the same conclusion. They could sort of increase the armor as well, but that would just have to sort of overhaul the entire production rest, where they could just, you know, put on a new turret and a new gun. You know, that will simplify things and still, you know, keep them a bit more lethal versus the Krauts tanks. So T-35 here versus the enemies. We've got the Stoop there. Veterans one also. Actually adding pinpoint machine guns on both of the Stoops there. Good. Other Stoop that should not support the first one. I mean, generally your Stoops operate better in pairs. And there we go, Vetri 2. Schützen up. Wunderbar. Good hit there, good hit. T-5 they're taking heavy damage from the Sturmgeschütz.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
And of course with added machine guns, of course, as long as that one is allowed to free fire, you should also be able to deal with infantry reasonably well. Troops enforcing, T-35 being repaired. Still a ton of munitions. You could afford, you know, some, you know, use maybe vehicle crew self-repair to speed up the repairs. That would also be a good option there for Steammachine to consider. As for Joe, he could add in, say, a third Stug or maybe an Ostwind. Or he would go for a half-track. Joe reinforces troops to the front line. Panzer Grenadiers again. So close to Infantry 3. I mean, they're just moments away. One deck Russian or so. I mean, they'll be Infantry 3 heroes and all that. For some reason, Jove seems to become rather hesitant with them.
Ready as we'll ever be.
Will this be it? Will this be their moment of glory? There we go, Infantry 3, and then retreat. Largely due to the severe amount of guardsmen here, threatening to do nasty things. Stu's not really moving about there though. Should consider that. Should consider that maybe.
When do you need us? Attack! What?
Engaging at maximum range, and there we go, one T5 flanking, but looks like it hit a mine. Telemine went off, heavy engine damage there. Shooks have a good chance of knocking out. At the same time, they got another T5 attacking from another angle. Good though. You maybe just want to wait at least a bit longer, you know, maybe calling it H6 just for that added, you know, elements to be able to deal with the Stooks with the range, or something that was towards that, but nonetheless charging the T35, they almost got one. But still, of course, there's the other one. He's showing the first one is covered. He's still got the Stook Infantry 2, but the other T35, Plasma Pack 40 here, catches the T35 there in crossfire, eliminating, cooking up the munitions and the fuel, roasting the crew alive most horribly, and the other T35 there is not looking too good there either, moving in the Stook. Yeah, he's getting a T70 now. I think it's SU-76 might have been the better choice there. There we go, T35 then knocked out. There we go, machine gun fire there versus engineers. Now, Steammachine's also on a rather poor position. There we go, guardsman actually wiped out, and there we go, annihilated. In fact, he's got no guardsman left. No guardsman. He's getting shot down there by the Stuka machine gun, and there goes Steammachine surrenders. A victory here for the 4th SS. A victory for Deutschland. So game over there, game over though. A tragic loss of the Infantry 2 Sturmgeschütz, an interesting and bold fight here from the new patch. We saw a bit of this and that. We saw T-70s, T-35s. I do think the Steammachine could have made more use of other tools, and I do think he could have used a Doctrine early on, including a heavy mortar. I think early on would have done him a lot of good there versus Jove in the earlier stages of the fight. And I also definitely think watching he realised he was going up against a lot of Stooks, he should have added in something a bit extra. I mean, you know, once you now basically have access to the full suite there, I mean, you know, you can easily throw an SU-6 or an SU-5 to just help deal a bit there with those Stooks to support the T-35s then. Had he done that, I think he, you know, overall statistically had a much safer chance of basically sort of dealing with them. Plus the way that Jove handled his Stooks, though, so he also made them a bit harder to sort of just handle easily. So that would also have been another sort of, you know, argument for bringing up an SU-5 on SU-76, just to provide a bit of extra fire punch to maybe stress out Jove a bit further. And also maybe less heavy concept from start. But actually, the mission's point, I really think when, you know, where he basically sort of went a bit off the rails. He should have had more mines of demo charge, and he done that. I think it also had much better chance amount of won this actually versus Jove. But there you go. Jove's sniper side though was very risky, not necessarily what I recommend everyone, but in the end he was able to make good on it. 81 kills in the sniper. He definitely played a vital part there in Jove's victory, so basically contributing up Steammachine and showing Steammachine couldn't keep up the momentum very well. Of course, that Steammachine maybe had a half check out, who could have maybe to a certain extent negated the sniper that way. But there you go. Jove ultimately decent use of the half. Doctrine, we saw the mortar after, though he didn't get much out of that one. Of course, we saw a relief infantry, I think, played a bigger role there with the Ostrom, showing, you know, he actually had something to push back with and harass with. No smoke bombs, no howitzer, no sector artillery. I mean, he could maybe use some smoke bombs here and there, maybe some artillery could also help them, I think, but there you go. The Stooks definitely were a nice touch. Overall, so good job there. The Pentagon is also think were nice, and of course the sniper overall really was sort of the champion here. The other units certainly also did right there. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match here from the new patch. I hope you learned something from it. I hope it gave you ideas for matches. If it did, why not subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. This is Imperial Dane saying cheers. Thank you for watching and see you all tomorrow. Bye.